Evelyn just wanted to grab the bills on the fridge, but she had to wait for her husband to look away before sprinting to snatch them. Then, her husband, upset after losing the game, lost control and started smashing things in the kitchen. The children watched their furious father without much surprise, as if they were already used to it. Seeing her husband's escalating rage, Evelyn sent the kids outside and calmly called the police. Soon, the commotion caught the attention of all the neighbors, and the police arrived. Inside, Evelyn cleaned up the shattered glass while two officers sipped the coffee she made, chatting with her husband about the game. They laughed, shook hands with her husband, and then casually told Evelyn the issue was resolved. After everything was settled, the priest arrived. He counseled Evelyn, saying her husband had realized his mistake. Even though Evelyn told the priest this had been going on for a long time, her husband came home drunk every night, spent all his income on alcohol, leaving the family in financial ruin. The priest quickly shifted to another narrative. He said men bear the heavy burden of providing for a large family, and as a wife, she should be understanding. Evelyn didn't argue. She knew anything more would just be a waste of time. The next morning, Evelyn got up early to make breakfast for the kids. Meanwhile, the father acted as if nothing had happened, leaving the mess for his wife and heading off to work. This was the daily life Evelyn faced after marriage. Evelyn is the mother of 10 children, the youngest of whom hasn't even learned to walk yet. Her days are entirely consumed by her family, and she always puts them first, no matter what. She changes diapers, cleans up the chaotic house, and even negotiates credit with the milkman because her husband doesn't provide enough for the household. Yet, she never breaks down. Even when the landlord threatens to take back the house, she remains calm. When her husband comes home and is surrounded by the kids, he simply tells them, "Mom will handle it." Upon hearing the news about moving, faced with her irresponsible husband, Evelyn doesn't complain. Her focus is on how to get through this crisis. Just as Evelyn is worrying about their situation, two men in black suddenly show up at her door. It turns out Evelyn had recently participated in an advertising slogan contest. Fortunately, she stood out among 65,000 participants, winning $5,000 in cash and major appliances like a bicycle, washing machine, and refrigerator. Once again, her talent saved this crumbling family. This wasn't the first time she had won such a contest. Before marriage, Evelyn was a somewhat talented writer, while her husband, Kelly, was a moderately famous singer. However, his singing career ended after a car accident. To make ends meet, Kelly became a mechanic. The shift from a middle-class lifestyle to a working-class one left him feeling a huge sense of loss.